Well, hello everyone and welcome to Barefoot Minis, and I have Dove here to try out the Oneisall Pet Vacuum. She's standing very downhill. Now she's looking a little bit better. But first I'm just going to give her a preliminary brushing, and then I would like to use the vacuum to suck out any buggies, and after that I would like to treat her with something special I found that's supposed to clear up any bugs. So without further ado, first I'm going to just do a preliminary brushing of Dove's mane and tail. She's quite the mohawk going, but it's been so cold. It was negative 12 degrees here last night, Fahrenheit. This part shouldn't take me too long. That's good. You shake those bugs off, girl. That was a very special girl. She has just world-class bloodlines on her mom's side, and then foundation bloodlines on her dad's side that are a little older and a little more rare. But amazing bloodlines on her mom's side. Blue Boy and Booger Man. Consistently been the lines of just a terrific L&D Scout as well. She has the lines of a very, very excellent bred American miniature horse. And she's small too. She's only 29 inches. Aren't you, Dove? Looks like you have some static cling, my friend. Look at your hair. I have no idea how she'll react to this. She's pretty dirty, and she has some bald spots from bugs. But it looks like we're pretty much ready to begin. Before I turn the vacuum on, this is the brush tool that I'm going to use for Dove. It has a little button on the back that when you press in, it'll release the hair to go into the vacuum. But if you press it and hold it down, I'll show you again. Press it and hold it down, the needles to the brush stay out. So that's what I'm going to use. But because this is a completely new thing for Dove, I'm going to turn the vacuum on low and show it to her. So far, so good. I'm going to turn it on medium. I might run it on her on medium too. Okay. Okay, she seems good with that, so I'm going to run it on high. Well, or turn it off. Let's try that again. She handled medium well, so I'm going to run it on high. And first I'm going to just run it all over her body if she'll let me. Look at that face. If I can get a reaction. Feels good. She's liking this okay. I think it feels good. And get it on her chest. Back out and get it on her head some more. Get it under the hair. Get it in her mane, real good in her mane. Is that a funny sensation, Dove? And then you can just let the fur suck up into the vacuum. Just like that. I have a lot of room to work this though, because I have a lot of And you know what? Look at that face. She loves this. So, not spooky at all. Just in satisfaction. And she's a little land shark, so she isn't always easy to deal with. Okay, and the most important part, as for suction, she's got some chaff it's not sucking up. So maybe it could do a little bit better for suction. But I really want to get this area that's really irritating her. Maybe if I go over it real slow. All right. Oh, she's loving it. That feels so good. Feels so good. No problem, huh, Dove? All right, I'm going to ask you to go this way. Good job, Dove. Sometimes horses will have more of a problem with things on the other side, and you have to train that side too. But honestly, I think it just feels so good. That's not going to be a problem. Is that noisy? Go, Dove. Okay. I'm going to go really slow over here where I see the dirt. And I might even do an extra. You like that? Okay, I'm going to do a little extra. Dove, heads up. Okay, let me see if I can get your head. And focus extra on those bald areas in the mane. What do you think, Dove? Pretty cool. Halter's not fitting her properly. She's so much hair. Back to the other side. Back to the other side with a real tight focus on mane. She is the same horse as the cover model. It's the middle of winter, and they're Thelwells. They're fuzzy bears. You name it, they are it. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. All right, quit squiggling. Alright guys, now that concludes the vacuuming of Dove with the Oneisall Pet Vacuum. And now I'm going to probably treat her. Uh-oh. She's making poopies. That's what she thinks about that, I guess. Thanks for mixing up the aisle, Dove. I'll show you what I treat her with. I'll get that out in a second. Okay, Dove has been vacuumed and she's thoroughly sick and tired of being tied in here, but she can learn patience. She's 5 by the January 1st rule. She's plenty enough to learn self-discipline and patience. Okay guys, after doing some research on the internet and trying everything, you name it, I read that tea tree oil and lavender can kill lice. So this is what I'm going to try on Dove's spots and within her fur. I'm going to first I'm going to brush it into the mane and tail brush right here. And then after I'm done doing that, I'm going to take a towel. I'm going to take a towel, rub it in, and rub it into all of her fur, especially focusing on the bald spots. This is going to go into Dove's mane, forelock, and tail. Okay, you can learn to wait. And then on the bald spots themselves, she doesn't like to be apart from anybody. I'm going to spray this. And then get her tail. And I'm going to tighten her up because she's being a squirrel butt. Just kind of work it in here, work it in here. Then I'm going to tighten her up because she's being undisciplined. Last thing I'm going to do for this fuzzy monkey bunny is take this cloth here and open up my tea tree therapy antiseptic solution with tea tree oil and lavender. And actually pour some onto the cloth pretty generously. And this stuff's not cheap, so I want to use it generously, but a little should go a long way. So I'm going to take her, just get it on her head, get it all over her bod, especially focusing on the bald spots. Move over, Dove. Where were we? Right there. And then work it in here. Work it all over her little body. Her ears, her neck, everything. Okay, that should be all. So I'm really looking forward to this 5-year-old losing all her hair because she is a fur monkey, a fuzzy bunny, a fuzzy bear, fuzzy bear. All right, well, guys, thank you for watching the Oneisall Pet Vacuum, as well as me treating Miss Barefoot Minnie's Night Blossom, also known as Dove, with this tea tree therapy antiseptic solution with tea tree oil and lavender to try to get rid of some unwanted pests and give her relief from scratching. She's wet. Here, let's look at her down here. She's a beautiful little tiny girl, 29 inches tall. Well, thank you all for watching. This is what we're left with after the grooming, and all you have to do is press this button here, lift it up out of the vacuum, open the canister, wipe this off of the screen as much as you can, and then throw it in the trash, or for us in the country, just in the snow. And I could also just take it in and really give it a good wash. She wasn't as dirty as Joe, surprisingly, but she's only 5 and Joe's 28, so he's developed a lot of dirt over the years. Joe's her sire, 28-year-old dad. And of course, this is how you put it back in place. Make sure it's in place there, and then pop it down. Just like that. There's Dove back eating with her sisters. No worse for wear. It was not traumatizing at all, and I think it felt rather good for her. She just doesn't like to be separated from the herd.